You are now listening to Thoughts from a Beatmaker.
Welcome to episode 2, the Thoughts from a Beatmaker. Now this one, I'm going to touch on being in your feelings, right? Now you hear that a lot, and what does that mean exactly? It means being emotional, right? Allowing someone or something to have such an emotional reaction out of you that you're only moving in that realm. You're not thinking logically, allow this situation or this person to manipulate you to the point where you're falling into the trap. Granted, we are human beings. Most of the decisions that we make are based on instinct or emotions. Right? Now, as men in society, we're taught that we have to move with logic. Now, granted, as men, we are logical. That's how we see the world. Up, down, left, right. But we also do have feelings. Same thing with women. Some women can be logical, but we all know that women move off emotions, right? Now, that's not wrong because to a certain degree, let me push back, to a certain degree, because your emotions allow you to do certain things you wouldn't normally do if you were thinking logical all the time. Love and being together forever, you would think like it would be illogical, especially because back in the day, it was logical to marry a queen from another family because their kingdom was just as powerful as yours, and once you get those two together, you're more powerful, right? That was the logical reason. People didn't really marry out of love, right? They didn't marry out of feelings. It was a strategic thing that we did. Now, modern day, we do it for love. But being in your feelings can and most certainly will always lead to your destruction. We have to kind of learn to control our feelings. Once you learn how to control your feelings, basically it's learning how to control your head. If somebody says something that kind of puts you in a mood, you got to look at it. Why did what this person said put me in this mood? Or why do I feel like this? You have to really internalize that shit. You really do. I do it all the time, right? If something happens, I kind of sit back and I kind of, you kind of tilt your head and you're like, okay, that happened. But why do I feel the way I do? Was it something that person said? Did they hurt my feelings? Like, what is it? Certain situations, unfortunately, you don't have that time to think because you're in that environment and things can be a little bit jaunting, and some people may not be as mature when it comes to, dealing with their feelings. So the only thing they know is the only thing I know realistically is just anger. And that's what they go to. That's kind of like their comfort zone. But you cannot allow your emotions, again, to control you, because once people see that, you're easily to manipulate. I tell this to people all the time. If I know all I have to do is X, Y, and Z, and you'll get pissed off and you're mad and you're yelling, you're hollering, you're screaming, if I'm trying to get you out of here, if I'm trying to make you look like you're the emotional, loudmouth or whatever, all I gotta do is just press your buttons. But when you ain't got no buttons to press, or when people say this to you and you're just like, yo, whatever, then your defenses are sound. You can move through any aspect of life because people are always going to try you. I don't care how nice you are of a person. I don't care if, you give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You have to understand that people are always going to try you. So you have to learn to control your emotions, get out of your feelings. And I guarantee you, once you do that, you'll be okay. All right? Well, This is Thoughts on the Beatmaker. I'll see you on episode 3. Peace.
You are now listening to Thoughts from a Beatmaker.